Good afternoon, people. Messing about with the light in here. It's changing, isn't it?
Yeah, getting dark very quick now.
It's getting dark really quick. We're sat there. I've just been watching Basil on his life, funny enough, all the beer, no idea, before doing this, and I said, it's getting dark. It's like, oh, no way. So we put the light on there and we're not... I don't know what's missing.
The only thing that's affecting us a little bit is the shadow of the sub, I think.
Never mind.
But
right,
never
anyway.
mind.
Pastore, Italian Pilsner. Something different, as you were seeing from the thumbnail. And we also have to go with it, is a Herforder Pils. I can't remember the volume of that. Oh, God. 4.8. So pretty much for much. Let's get them pulled before we're in darkness here.
To be fair, it's looking quite bright on that camera.
It will be darkness otherwise, before we know anything about it. It's amazing how the weather changes. Yeah, I haven't sussed this camera out yet with regards the light and dark, have I? I will do, but this was part of my Brucer box. Okay. And I didn't know they did even...
Oh, that one's lively.
I didn't even know they ever... Oh, okay, let me let him out. I didn't know they did even a Pilsner.
I didn't see him sneak in.
Well, yeah, he was dancing around. He followed you in, so I just left him in here to keep him happy. But yeah, that looks quite with it. I don't know anything about this. I haven't done any read up. I don't know anything about that one. That one came from Beers of Europe.
Yeah.
About a month ago. Actually, I should get a shot of these, just in case we need a picture for some reason or another. I say I've never had any of them before. Pastore, we did it was meant to be a sales box, but it's great to try an Italian Pilsner, because if you remember, the last Italian Pilsner we had was Camden, and believe it or not, for Camden it was actually good. It was actually good. Got your nice hand in there.
I do try and stay out of the way. I do try.
So yeah.
Okay, so these are actually smelling quite good. I'm getting some nice grainy notes. I think it's coming from this one.
Vigorous pour, people. I look like a right wally with that. Is it definitely that that's causing it? If I turn that under,
I was going to say, if you come over towards me a little bit.
I don't want to be too close to you. You might get the wrong idea. Right, there you are. It should be all right now. No. Okay, that didn't work.
I don't know.
I'll
tell you what it is, because it's the opposite way round. It's the shape of the camera.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh well, makes me look all that little bit more refined, radiant, kind of like yourself.
I think they could probably still hear what you're saying, so that's the main thing.
Should have put a microphone. It would have helped. We did buy them, but
yeah, keep getting to use them. Yeah, this has got a lovely grainy smell to it. A nice, almost sweet kind of malt.
Ooh, sweet. Okay. Have a ponder on that, and then we'll. It was more about this one, as I say. I expected a box of sours here.
Yeah.
I was just getting a fruitiness as I pulled it out.
Nice bready malt with some fruitiness. I'm picking up some citrus notes in there as well. That smells good.
And that, as I say, I've never had Pastore. I only know them as sours. It came on our Brucer box.
Yeah.
Right, let's go on the, what's it, the Herforder. I do like a Pilsner. They're not going to be probably no hassle roader, but you've got to give them a go. You know, if you don't try these different ones.
Do you know what? I think you're going to quite like that.
And I think from what I could work out on this one, this was a, what did I work out of this one? It was another different German brewery, wasn't it? If you look on the back, I'm sure it was a, obviously we only had the dinky glass, but you can see close up.
Yeah, I think it might be, I can't really see, to be fair.
Yep, that's, that for me, I could do with a little bit more of a bite on the end, but
it
running
has
through,
got the bite,
yeah, it's got that Pilsner feel about it, the lager that's not, the sweetness, there's no sweetness there.
There isn't, no.
Which I love. I think some of these Hell's lager, they got too carried away with this sweet effect, but people like it, so I do get that. But for me, like, when I read this and it said classico Italian Pilsner, I thought, oh, we could be talking now.
Yeah, for me,
this
has got a breadiness to it, although it's not overly sweet. It's got a graininess to it, which I think is much more your style than more those sweeter kind of malts. And yeah, it does have the Pilsner bite at the end. Not overly, it's quite subtle, But it's enough there for you to know it's a Pilsner.
Yeah, this is not like doing a face-off or anything for us, because obviously we're not like Real Craft Ale or Blue Van Man, where you're going to get all these people coming to look at your videos. But if we pile too many out, because there's two of us, then no one's going to watch them. So if you pile two together, you kind of... And then you're getting...
give you a bit of information about a couple of beers all in one
Well,
go.
apart from us doing your head in totally, you're getting 2 for 1, aren't you? 2 for 1 with the opinion and 2 for 1 with the beers, is the idea. If we get on with it.
So I think that's quite pleasant. I don't mind that at all. Now, this intrigues me because I do like that citrusy note I'm getting in there.
Right, yep, go on you go. Pastore, people, Pastore. Only ever had a sour. I might have had a wild beer from them before. I might have. Or something slightly different. And this is, I don't know enough about them. I know they're in Cambridgeshire. Obviously it's great pushing a UK brewery, we love that. And this is out of their comfort zone as far as I know. I might be totally wrong.
In our experience, usually we don't find them doing this style of beer. What do you think of that?
Well, that's different.
Yeah.
But it's kind of nice.
That's right up my street. I do like these fruit flavours. I'm also picking up soft stone fruit.
Yeah, and it's running through.
Yeah, and there's
smooth.
Citrus, and there's a nice maltiness at the beginning. There's a nice Pilsner bite at the end. That for me is really, really quite pleasant.
Perhaps I didn't get the Pilsner bite as much as you, but first go, so. Let's say it's not a face-off, and if it's not that one versus that one, it's just two of them together.
I could almost describe that as a pale ale in the way it's tasting.
As it runs through, but then you've got your bite. And I got the bite a little bit more the second time around than I did the first time, but I tell you what, that's nice.
It really is quite pleasant.
This is why I love doing this, because when you get two like this, you're like, oh.
The complexity of flavour in this one, the way it runs through the different flavours, and they kind of linger on your palate, and they blend in with each other, they balance each other out. I really like that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of similarities, but that was always going to be that way. It was never, as I say, that was never the plan. The idea was, get two out, don't gabble on too long. I've told her about keep going on and on. But it's decent.
Which one do you like better?
Now, see, on the aftertaste there, you're even getting a fruit running through on the end.
Because I find this is a more classic kind of
more
Pilsner
classic kind of Pils,
taste
definitely
to
than
it.
that. That's got much more fruit going on and everything. But
and both... I know you like your classic Pilsners, and this one for me is very much like that.
That's more your Herforder. Yeah. That's more of the fruit beer.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with either of them. They're both top drawer.
I really like this one. This for me, I do like fruity notes in my beer. I like them to be well balanced out with some nice malt, a generous helping of hops. I like that balance.
It's a double yes.
So that's a real big yes for me. But as this one goes, that's a good Pilsner.
Yeah, I could drink that for fun.
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit light, as I say. I'm sure it was 4.8 or something.
They both have a nice body to them, considering they're not too heavy.
The thing is, now we're trying to not take too long, and we've got to rate these.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's give them a rating.
This is tough. I don't want to be saying bad things. I don't want to be overrating.
I'm gonna give this one a 7. I'm
going on an 8.
I think it's a good Pilsner, and I'm gonna give that one an 8 because it's much more my kind of style. It has a little bit more complexity to it for me.
And I'm going on a 7.5 for that one, because that is more of a traditional Pils than that. But that does say Italian Pilsner. If I read up, I'd probably score it slightly higher.
Right, there we go.
We're not going to do your head in anymore. Bonjour.